Hi, this is Majinoni. Here's my review for Titans, Brightest Day number 26. This is still continuing on with the Deathstroke Titans storyline. There's going to be some spoilers, so if you haven't read your book, please come back. I'm really not sure what to think of this so far. It could either turn out to be something kind of interesting, or it could be like a really bad, very bad idea. I thought the artwork was just okay. Nothing special, nothing spectacular, but I think that this issue right here is a building issue where they're actually leading to something, and that's what I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen. I think that either, like I said, something good could possibly come from this, but realistically speaking, based on the track record of Marvel and DC, what they can and can't do, reverting the way they like to revert things back to the status quo, I'm not really holding out for an interesting story. So, anyways, here's the situation here. You have Jade, and she's kind of mourning for her daughter, and she gets and then she asks Roy to appear, and as you can see, they're having a difference of opinion. And basically what she wants is she wants Roy to kill Deathstroke. And I'm kind of confused as to why she would want that yet. I understand Deathstroke shot her, and yeah, I'd be kind of pissed too, but I think that, for somebody who is supposedly as deadly as her, having to go to Roy to do it, I think it really diminishes her character and makes her weak, I guess you can say. And that's part of my problem with the whole thing. They also make reference to him being on drugs and whatnot, and which furthers to the point, why would you go to Arsenal when he's on drugs, and how can you count on him? Now, anyways, as we're going on, there's some interactions here with some of the other characters, and I guess you can say it's mandatory building. You have the Osiris and then the tattooed man getting into it, and this is where he gets his white lantern image, and this is where I have another problem with this, because I don't know how to say this without really insulting anybody, but I think you know what I'm thinking. And somebody who's supposed to be angsty and somebody who's on the Terminator's death squad, it just doesn't look Death Squad membership like, I guess you could say. And I don't know. I think maybe, I don't know. Anyways, from there, basically there's a Jade, Deathstroke sends his team in, and they basically have to do a job. And he sends Jade and the tattooed man in. And basically what's happening is they're in these people are creating this like a drug-like thing, and they're using children. And one thing I will say is I will applaud the fact of what they've done in this situation. They've really done a really nasty thing by saying that they're using children, and they're basically, it's like something that, it strikes a nerve with a lot of people. And I think that's a great way to cause a reaction out of somebody. It shows how evil evil the person is to go to that extreme. Well, anyways, Jade, being Jade, she freaks out and breaks her cover and attacks. Well, basically, she gets herself owned pretty good. While that's going on, they do a flashback where Deathstroke and Jade have some issues that they're working out. Then Roy comes up and says he wants to join the team, and Deathstroke accepts him, and basically that's part of the plan where he joins the Titans, and he's going to kill Deathstroke. Part of me says, why do you go through all these extremes? There's other ways you can do it. Anyways, so battle starts. There's this group, and one thing that's kind of weird is the fact that Osiris is still there, considering he had this vision to save his sister. I would think that he would just go flying off looking for his sister. Regardless, he's battling it out. I think that the art here is very weak. I think you have this plant, you have all these vials, you have liquids, you have a battle going, and like when Osiris is flying through this, it just looks very, I don't want to say rushed, it just looks very unimaginative. There's no sense of depth, there's no sense of destruction, there's it looks very flat, very stale. Basically, it looks like somebody who's never drawn an action book before, a team book before, is doing something like this, is what it looks like. So, anyways, they battle it out. The other guys are really powerful, and they pretty much take down almost the whole team. There's Deathstroke still standing. I don't even know what happened to Roy. I mean, I saw him nowhere. Oh, there's Roy right there. And he just kind of disappeared. So we'll see if that leads to anything. Like I was saying before, I think that this is really, I understand this is a building block for what's to come, but I'm not really feeling it. It's like I thought that the Titans, when they first started, it came out with a bang and they killed the new Adam, and it's just kind of like stuttering right now. I want to see more action. I want to see more superheroes dying or supervillains dying. In a way, it's almost like redundant because you already have the Secret Six or Suicide Six, or whatever they're called right now. And I think that they need to do something to step it up a little bit to show that they're a little bit more dangerous. But that's just my opinion. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it on the side. What do you guys think of Roy joining the Titans? Do you think good, bad? Or basically they're just grasping at something to do with the character? Subscribe to the channel. I'll have more reviews up, and new comic videos on Wednesday, so I'll have more stuff up then. So until next time.